Hello, beautiful souls. So, today I'm going to talk to you about my new series. They wanted camels, I gave them camels. Now, the series has two parts to it there's the NFTs and there's the actual physical paintings. I dropped the first 16 NFTs onto a foundation app. And these are the NFTs that I'm going to show you today, the first 16 out of the collection. I will be dropping more throughout the year. Every couple of months, I'll be dropping 10 to 20 NFTs on various platforms. They won't all be on Foundation. That's simply because I've been asked to or invited to show them on other platforms as well. And the reason I'm doing it gradually across the year is because the paintings take me a while to finish. So the paintings, let's say, the actual acrylic paintings are quite large scale, and they take me about a month to finish. Each painting takes about a month. So basically, it will be towards the end of the year, hopefully, that I'm done with all the collection, or the whole series. And yeah, that's it. Now, that's regarding the knickknacks, the technical part of the process. Regarding the meaning or symbolism behind it, it's basically because throughout the years, as I've been criticized and attacked for my work, that it's falsely accused of being blasphemous and pornographic. I always hear, people say, why doesn't she paint our culture? Why doesn't she paint our things that are related to our culture, which is ridiculous because everything I have painted is from our culture. Every single thing, every bottle of vodka, every bottle of whiskey, red label, every hypocritical and double standard image you see in any of my paintings, from adultery to corruption to harassment, to everything, to homophobia. All of it is in our culture. To sexual deviation, it's all there. It's all there. Every single topic I write about: the underground world of men and women, the dark world of the forbidden. And yes, there is the good. Of course, there's the good. I'm not showing only the bad. There's a lot of paintings that do show the good. There's paintings that show women empowerment, including in this collection. There's paintings that show the futility of censorship, which is a fact that we're living in. Every child has a VPN on their phone and can see anything they want. So basically, everything I paint is from our culture, but what they're referring to, of course, it's like, I don't know, painting a tent with a camel outside or something. So I was like, you know what? Yeah, they wanted camels. I'm going to give them camels. And then it kind of hit me that that's actually a really good title. So the title became They Wanted Camels. I gave them camels. And I did give them camels. Now, this new series, it's camel skulls. It's not camels the way they expected to see camels. It's camel skulls. And these, in the NFTs, the figures are sitting either inside the jaw of these old dead traditions represented by the camel, or they're sitting on top of the skull where they've empowered themselves and escaped the chains and bondage of these cultural and traditional ball and chain. Now, I'm not saying all cultural traditional things are bad, not at all. I very much do believe that it's important to hold on to certain things in your culture and tradition, but not when it comes at the expense of your peace of mind, not when it comes at the expense of your freedom, not when it comes at the expense of your humanity, not when it comes at the expense of your rights as an actual citizen. So no, when it threatens, when your culture and tradition threatens your freedom, your right to speak, your choice of sexuality, your freedom to express without harming anyone, none of your words harming anyone, none of your actions harming anyone, when people, in the name of tradition, choose to repress you and put you in that little box, then no. You say no, and no, and no, and no. And that's where I argue against them. And that's my point of view. That's my POV, okay? So that's pretty much it from me. I don't want to explain too much. It's up to the viewer to look at each painting and see or feel what they can from it, based on your own interpretation, associations, and memories, I guess. So, and experiences. The titles are self-explanatory in some cases, but in many cases you have to dig deeper and find more in the symbolism and the actual colors that I use, because the colors are very telling as well. Thank you for listening. I hope you've enjoyed these NFTs. All can be purchased on Foundation app, these 16. And I will be dropping more in a month or two. By March, I'll be dropping more NFTs on a different platform. In the meantime, I am back in the studio and working on, they wanted camels. I gave them camels, the actual paintings, IRL. Thanks for listening, and thank you for being here.